Welcome back to the channel. This is just a little quick update on my 56 gallon soon to be Angel tank. I do have the one Angel in there now still. There she is, hanging out over there. And I've got a few more to put in there, but I've been adding a lot more grass to the tank. Plants, I don't know why I keep calling it grass. And it's all, everything I've added is live grass, like the water wisteria, lots of Java fern, Amazon swords, and then today I went and got some shrimp. Oh shit, they all scattered off. They're just ghost shrimp. There's one. They're a pain in the ass to see, but they'll help keep the algae down. There's one. I put 24 in here that I got, oh, two of them that I got for about $4. There's another one. And another one. Now, of course, there ain't 24 in here still. She's gobbled up a few of them. I can tell because she's got a bulge in her stomach, so she's obviously feasted on some shrimp, which that's alright, you know, they're cheap enough, it's not a big deal. But they'll help keep my algae issue to a minimum. I'll put a few other things in here, but slowly but surely we're getting this tank where I want it. I've got, oh, there's another one up close. Oh, that one may have eggs. Alright, we'll have babies if she don't get ate. And these have only been in here for a couple hours. But the main thing is to have multiple things to look at when you're staring at the tank. And I have my quarantine tank is up and running. And we've got 3 angels. They've been in here now for, I think Monday would make 3 weeks. And I just want to keep them in here. That one of these two had a little bit of fungus on the eye. That looks to be gone. This one has a lot of fin damage. It's starting to repair itself. And then this one has the spots. It's not ick. I'm not sure what that is, but I mean, anytime you put food in this tank, they all 3 come up and ready to get it. It's just on the fins. So until all that goes away, and I see a lot of that growing back, they'll stay in here. I got those from PetSmart. Pretty good deal, actually. One good thing about using a 10 gallon or a 15 or a 20 as your quarantine tank, you don't have to burn through a lot of medication to treat your fish. So if you're quarantining, just go ahead and treat. Just assume they got something on them. And I'm treating with this to go after the parasites. And then Melifix, whoops, and Primafix to go after any bacteria or fungal infections that might be on the fish, as well as keep them from getting an infection while treating for the parasites. I just wouldn't want to put my angel that I've had for years at risk by putting a sick fish in there. So you can kind of see all the grass I've added. So we got the Anubis, I forget which version it is, the Wisteria, I forget what that's actually called. That's 3 plants. I picked those up today at a really good price. The Anubis and the Wisteria came from PetSmart last week. I got some more Java Fern today at a good price. Most of this Java Fern came out of another 10 gallon tank that I have that it grows Java fern out really good. So I usually once they start to get big, I'll clip them out, respace the little ones, come back in a couple of months, do it all over again. And I'm just gonna keep adding to the center, and then I'll probably put 2 more of these smaller. I don't know if those are swords or what. Like one there and one there. And then I want more of that over there. Maybe a banana plant here and here. The banana plants that I've been getting lately actually will grow a stem all the way up to the water, and it's like a big ass lily pad. So that'd be perfect to get that going in here again. Let's see, Saturday I added, since I didn't use any, this is just sand and aquarium gravel, I didn't use any plant specific dirt. I'm adding root tabs, and I just try to get them like over here in this center section. There's probably 5. I don't necessarily put them underneath the plant. I may put like one in between these 2 plants and let the roots grow over to it. One in between those 2 plants and let the roots grow over to it. There's 2 in between the 2 big ones. One sort of closer to this one closer to that one. There's 1 in between these 2. I will be sticking probably 1 or 2 in between those 3. They're in various locations, and it just helps. Fish poop alone isn't going to keep them fed or keep them growing, since there's no real plant substrate in the tank. And that's another reason why I'm not getting any kind of exotic grass. I'm just going to keep it simple. But yep, so we got shrimpies. If these shrimp make it, I will put in an order for a more higher end shrimp, like cherry shrimp or a mono shrimp. I just didn't want to go spending all that kind of money, and the little fuckers are dead tomorrow morning. And I may put some crabs and a couple other things in here, and there'll be a lot of fish getting in here. Once those 3 angels get added, I'll be adding probably another 12 to 15 fish. Now remember, I double filter and I'm always up on my water changes, so I would never recommend overstocking your tank. But for those fish keepers that know how to do it, it's not as a big a deal. And also remember, the plants will eat a lot of the poo out of the water. Poo and pee. And actually, when that one's got eggs too. When the ghost shrimp dies, you'll know it's dead because it actually looks like a cooked shrimp. It'll go pink just like a shrimp you just pulled out of the frying pan. So yep, I was trying to keep this video under 5 minutes. I didn't do a very good job of that. Anyway, appreciate you viewing, and at some point here soon I'm going to, at least when this tank is almost finished and my 20 gallon hex that's coming along, once those are about done, I will fire up the new channel, and I'll make an announcement on this channel, because I won't be showing any more fish stuff on this channel once that happens. So we'll keep an eye out or ear out for the new channel. And I appreciate your support, guys. And we're gonna have shrimp babies all in this tank. That is perfect. I won't have to buy them again. Anyway, thanks. Just keep it under 10 minutes, I guess.